for sure.
Yeah.
I know like a lot of talk was about like last week and all that stuff with the confidence, but it's kind of like you work so like I keep saying you work so hard. It's like how do you not think you're gonna play well? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it kills you, but it's motivation because it's like win or loss, you're gonna have something to build off of. So you take some good. It was some good in the game, and it was some bad, but you take that and you learn from it. Yeah, it's definitely tough to lose a game like that when you're never really out the game. But this week's gonna tell us a lot about our team and our personalities, and how we come back and the intensity we have today in practice. And I think it's important to understand that even if you win the game, it's important to look at the game and try to find something you did wrong, or try to find the good or bad in it. And it's important to see the good in this game too. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the biggest thing is not making the same mistakes. Great players don't make the same mistakes. Great teams don't make the same mistakes. So I want to see how we're going to bounce back from this and not make the same mistakes.
A lot of good, a lot of mistakes though as well. Just we have to lock in more consistently and just be more consistent in attacking those details. We just learn that as far as like we're a young group, and we just have to continue to grow every single week, and just seeing those little mistakes really help, and just to help us not repeat those in future games. When it comes down to it, it's a team effort. As a defense, we can only control what we can control, and we have to be more consistent regardless of whether the offense is scoring or not or moving the ball. We just have to lock in and continue to stop the opposing offense. It's pivotal, just like every other week. We just have to attack those little things in practice, like you said, get all the stuff that we messed up on corrected, and just continue to build on the good. We're just approaching this next game against Lamar. We're approaching it just like we did week 1 and week 2. We have to live up to our standard, lock into the little details within the game plan, so we'll be successful.
Just kind of reflecting on the game and just seeing what we could have done better, what I could have done better individually. But that's just pretty much it. Just a lot of reflecting but knowing now that you can't really dwell on the past. You find out what you did wrong, and then you just kind of move on to week 3. Just a couple of passes that I wish that I could have had back. I know on the second play that I talked about, I knew right after the play that I missed probably a touchdown or a big gain to Buck, and then a drag route that I missed to Kendrick, but just some passes I wish I could have had back, and just as a whole, I felt like that led to receivers dropping stuff, and then some miscommunication between the backs, and just kind of went all downhill. Yeah, and with me, I always feel like I'm going to be super confident, and it just goes back in the practice and the game plan, and Coach Fisher always expresses confidence in everybody, and is always going to do his best, game planning. So I don't think the confidence will ever go away. We need to play well because it's the next game, and that's the only thing we need to focus on. And Coach always talks about faceless opponent. It doesn't really matter who you're playing, and that's kind of how the way we look at it. We're going to go in this week, find out what we did wrong last week, correct it, and come out with another great week.